I want to share just real quick. I just want to be as vulnerable and transparent as I can, because maybe, just maybe, you guys watching this, it could give you some strength, to see if, I'm not saying a person like me as if I'm special, but to see someone that, you might look up to, or, you support, that is going through it too. It's very easy in this time, and I'm not here, but it's very easy in this time to get depressed. It's very easy in this time to get down. Every time I think about things that are going wrong in my life, I think about the things that are going right in my life, the beautiful things. And I know this might seem crazy to say, but there's beauty. There's beauty in this storm. And sometimes it's hard to see it when you're being blinded by everything that's going wrong. And we're being programmed to find everything that's going on. You pick up your phone, it's on every trending topic. It's crazy. And I just know there's so many people right now that are depressed. There's so many people that are losing everything. There's so many people that, that are in this struggle. And I had a moment with my daughter today, made me realize something. She made me realize something that I talk so often about. She made me realize something that I wanted to remind you guys about. In this moment of uncertainty, in this moment of fear, in this moment of, let's be real, just tragedy. And we were playing together today, and she had these blocks, and she made these blocks, and I was eating, and she brought them to the table, and she was like, "Dad, I got some gifts for you." And Maya, she's such a sweetheart. Maya is incredible. And she says, "I got these gifts for you." And I said, "Okay, cool." So I opened up the gifts, and it's like little gifts in a box, and it warmed my heart. And so we're getting ready to go upstairs because I had to come to the office. And I look down, and there's a mess. There's a mess like of toys everywhere. And I'm just like, my first reaction was like, "Maya, get up these toys, pick up these toys," being a parent. And I just started, "Hey, Maya, pick up these toys." And Maya, she's an actress. She's like, "Oh, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. I'm sick. And Maya, that's Maya. And so I said, okay, instead of trying to make her pick up these toys, I'm going to change her perspective in this mess. And so I'll go over there and say, "It's toy pickup time, and I'm going to beat you to pick up these toys." And I'm just singing that song. Of course, I just made it up. And I'm like racing to pick up these toys. And what does Maya do? She jumps down, and she's trying to beat me. She's laughing. She's like, she went from, "Oh, I'm sick and I don't want to laughing." And it made me realize something in that moment, that silly little moment. And this might help you in this moment. And like I said, I'm going to be here for you guys, man. We're going to ride this storm together. But in that moment, she made me realize something. That even though there was a mess, and even though she didn't want to pick up that mess, or even go through that mess in our cases, when she changed her perspective to say, "You know what, I'm going to have fun in this," her whole mindset changed. Her whole mindset changed. She went from, "Oh, my stomach hurts," to, "I'm going to beat you. This is fun." Did the mess change? Absolutely not. But our perspective did. And so that reminded me that as we go through these times, these months ahead, these turbulent times, these storms, we can still choose to smile through it. We can still choose to make our perspective our power. We can still choose joy. We can still choose happiness. And I know it's hard sometimes to choose it, trust me. But at the end of the day, we can still choose it. Because like many of you know that's been following me for years, I've always said these words: what you focus on is what you will feel. And just like this virus has the power to control so much of us, this virus can have the power also to create something great within this world. It can bring us together so much, or it can separate us so much. We can continue to pass opinions and judge people for the actions that they take, but everybody's just reacting. And I know that might be a problem and stuff like that, but let's really sit back and find the beauty of it. You know, today, just to give y'all some personal stuff, man, because I just want to be as transparent as I can be. Red wall background. Y'all see the red wall, you know, I'm about to get into my rehab feels. Today, you know, me and my family did something that I don't know if we ever done. Oh yeah, we have, but we haven't done it often. And one of my prayers, to be real with y'all, was, you know what, God, like, I want to have some more time with my family. And trust me, like, I'm not the guy who just travels all the time, but there's a lot on my plate, You know, I have employees, I have, you know, I have a world to serve, and I'm not complaining because this is what I signed up for and I love it. But I wanted some time to just spend time with my fam. And I'm not saying God answered my prayer in the coronavirus, but today we went outside. Wasn't nobody there, by the way. We're practicing social distancing. We went out to the track in the football field, and you know, I trained with Tristan. I didn't train him, I trained with him. You know, I'm 35, so it was pretty hard for me to run those football routes. And me and my whole entire family were working out, having fun outside. You know, nobody was worried about social media. Nobody was worried about, oh, I had a job. And I just thought, wow, like, because of this terrible moment, this beautiful moment is happening. And so I just really want to encourage you, even if it's the smallest thing, to just try to find the beautiful moments that this terrible moment, during your terrible moment, that the terrible moment created, as crazy as that sounds, because there's a lot of beauty if we look around. But if we program ourselves to find pain, if we program ourselves to find stress, if we program ourselves to find anxiety, and trust me, I understand, but I do understand what life is truly about. And life is not about external things. And just maybe, I don't want to say this because people have died, but just maybe sometimes it takes things happening to get our attention, to have us focus on what truly matters. What truly matters. And I think that's the thing that I'm seeing the most, is that people are starting to realize, what truly matters. Don't lose sight of that, man. And it's so easy to do it. But I feel like what's going on is stripping us away from a lot of external things that maybe have started to make us blind to what truly matters. And I'm just blessed I've always asked myself that question, what matters. So I'm always blessed to always have a good mindset on what matters to me. But now I'm seeing that a lot of people are starting to realize, like, wow, like, these are the things that truly matter in life. The things that we take for granted, like health, like family, like our jobs, if that's the case, time. And, you know, let this, for my spiritual people, let this strengthen your faith. Maybe God is sitting us down so we can connect with him a little bit more. Man, thank you guys for tuning in. And listen, by no means am I'm letting this thing like defeat me or whatever. But I just want to have these moments with you, like transparent moments. I don't always want to come on here and just motivate y'all. I want to let y'all know that just like everybody else in the world, I'm with you. You know, there's not a life I don't feel like is not affected by this. Some on a major way, some on a not so major way. But as I said yesterday, the thing that I hold on to is because of this situation, what greater thing is going to happen? And that greater thing is going to be different for all of us. But it's something that I hold on to. Because of this situation, what greater thing is going to happen? Because time and time and time and time and time again in my life, the hard moments produce something beautiful. And so I know not to doubt God in these moments because God has delivered over and over and over again in my life. Don't let circumstances shrink your faith. Let circumstances grow your faith. Okay? And I don't have all the answers. I don't know the answers. I'll just tell you right now. But I do know what we can't control. And that's our perspective. Check on everybody, not just your loved ones, but check on everybody because everybody's life has been changed for the most part. Check on your neighbor, check on the elderly, check on your friends with kids, like check on everybody, check on the stranger on this timeline and just ask, are you good? Because sometimes that's what people want to hear and need to hear. Sometimes they just want to know if they're cared about. And I think we can use this time, and I don't know if it will happen. I mean, it's the world. But I think we can use this time to actually come together as people and actually do our part in helping thy neighbor. Because that's what we need. It's just my opinion. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I think love is the thing that needs to become contagious. And it is contagious if we choose to give it. Don't allow these disagreements and different views to make you forget about what's important. Don't let politics make you forget about what's important. Life, love, respect is important. Never let this world take your smile. And I don't say that just to say it. You can't just smile in the good times. You got to smile in the bad times too, because you know God got you. Let's get it.